Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make a meat pie, the keto meat pie. This is the result of my keto meat pie. It's not a straightforward process, but if you really need meat pie, you know, it's good. But just join me as I show you how to make the keto meat pie. Today we'll be making meat pie, almond meat pie. So for my filling, I have my minced meat. You can use chicken if you want, and then my seasonings. You can season it anyhow you want. I have my onions. You can add a little bit of maybe your carrot for a little color, or bell pepper for a little color. But this one I'm just gonna make it very simple. I have my thyme. I have my complete seasoning. Just wanted to add a little bit of this. I don't normally use it again because it has MSG inside, and MSG spikes your insulin level. So in the ketogenic diet, any seasoning that has the MSG is not advisable. And of course, my salt, not too much salt. So I'm going to add water to this, and then I will put it on the fire to cook. While it is cooking, we will come and start making our pastry. Okay, I'll get back to you soon. So like what I said about the almond flour, it's grainy, so I tend to blend my own a little bit finer, like maybe 3 cups. For those who has been asking me where I get this is actually from your curtain. It's a curtain fiber. You get it from where you sell the curtain materials in any store that sells fabrics for your curtain. So this is what we got out from the almond flour. So I am going to use, or show you rather, a lot of different, it's just not the psyllium husk, different binders you can use. This is the CMC powder, this is the Zetam gum, you can use this. This is the wheat gluten. There's always a lot of choices out there for you to use. If you're not in Nigeria, this one is easy to get, or this one. In Nigeria, the CMC powder is easier to get. So we're going to add our butter. The mixed spice, I'm using allspice. You can use your nutmeg, cinnamon, mixed spice, whatever you want to use. A bit of salt. I add a little bit of sweetener to mine. You might decide to omit if you don't want it, depending on the one you use. It's just that stevia has an aftertaste, but this one has, like, in a pack of this, it has about 3 grams of carbohydrate, so you have to be careful, just a little. My vanilla flavor. Man, that's much. Sorry. Baking powder. About a teaspoon of baking powder. And about a tablespoon of the coconut flour. Good old coconut flour. I'm going to use a tablespoon first and see how it works before I add more. So I'm going to use the CMC powder for now. I'll start with a tablespoon. Or you can use the psyllium husk if you want to. Well, I don't know about that one. So I'm going to allow it to rest for a few minutes before I use it. Okay, this is our dough after resting. But because it's too thick, I'm going to add a little water. The way it is like this is going to break up. I'm just going to add a little water. It's too dry. And this is my filling. When it was cooked, I put it in the fridge to dry out to make the oil congeal, because if you have oil dripping, it might affect this the closure and this thing. So I allow it to cool down and I put it in the fridge a bit. So you can either bind this thing with your zeta gum, your CMC powder and egg, your gluten, your wheat gluten, your your psyllium husk, or as a last resort, you can add a few tablespoons of your flour in it to bind it. Okay, let's see how it goes. I check to make sure that all the openings or the cracks are sealed. So I'm baking it at, my oven is already preheating. I'm baking it at 320, about maybe 30 or 40 minutes until it's cooked. So this is what the meat pie looks like. The texture is okay. Keto is still keto. The taste is okay. I added a little bit of sweetener to it, so but I like the way it turned out. But it was a bit difficult getting this together. So I hope you try your keto meat pie and tell me how it turned out. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask. But if you want more tips on the keto lifestyle, you can join my group on Facebook, African Keto Diet. And if you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up, share, and I'll catch you in my next video.